Hello and welcome, this is rooflemonger, and in this video today, in continuing with highlighting and showcasing some of the bigger changes, character specific wise in Season 3.5 Dragon Ball FighterZ, we're going to be talking about Gotenks, the original rat himself. Gotenks has all new combo routes in Season 3.5 of Dragon Ball FighterZ, and they're pretty big deal, man. He gets more damage, he gets more meter, all this kind of stuff. Now, before we start, I want to say two things. First up here, I just want to give a shout out to Lord Shikoto. He gave me a heads up on a lot of this stuff here. He is the absolute undisputed master of Gotenks. Go check him out. And secondly, there's going to be a million permutations of these combos here that involve using Miracle Punch and the spin. I have chosen to find some combos that require no specific timing because Miracle Punches are holdable moves, and a lot of versions of this mean like you need to get 3 hits, no more, no less, or 4 hits, no more, no less, all that kind of stuff. These are just auto-timed, you just do it and it works. So the extra weird stuff, we're going to leave that on the table for now. Try it for yourself, but let's show you a basic example first. So in the end, all these combos, all the new stuff he has on the back of his new and improved spin. And specifically, we're going to be using the light spin, quarter circle back L. So the most basic building block I can show you here is the 2H down heavy routes, which you can do anywhere mid-screen or you can do anywhere in the corner. Okay, we're going to do this first and we'll break down the particulars. So that's a basic version, basic example, and already you can see, even though it's basic, over 4,000 damage mid-screen and almost 2 bars, which is pretty crazy. But yeah. So now let's break down why that all worked, and we'll get to some more advanced stuff in a second here. So it is all on the back of the Miracle Punches and the Tornado Spin, and once again, it's specifically the light spin. So in the corner here, let's just slow-mo this. So you can do any given starter, it doesn't need a fancy starter, and then after your basic B&B, you just go right in the down heavy, homing dash, no specific timing. Now once again, this will be an auto-timed version. There are versions that don't auto-time, but we're gonna not worry about that right now. So yeah, after the homing, you just hit medium and then do your light and get all 3 hits of light. Gotenks has a multi-hitting light, and you can totally, cancel it early or whatever. So get all 3 hits, and then you immediately go into the light version of Miracle Punches, and you want to hold it all the way to the maximum. You want to get every single possible hit. And at that point, you go right into your light Tornado Spin. And the deal is this exactly. The move on the ground, if it hits the ground, you hover and then you do it, right? So you want the move basically to end right before you touch the ground. And the move moves itself, you don't need to manually aim it, so don't worry about that. And what will happen is you'll recover basically a frame or 2 above the ground, and then land, which totally gets rid of all the landing lag you would normally get. From that point forward, you can just do a mini dash and jump into lights, or some characters, if they're bigger, you don't even have to mini dash. And then just do the recombo from there. So unlike so many recombos that are like, you hit stand heavy, delay a homing dash, forward dash, and land, all that kind of stuff. This is a whole new possible way. You get a lot more hits on the way up and a way back down, and then get to keep going from there. In the corner, things are a little different, but still, it works out. All you gotta do after you're down heavy, still do your down heavy, homing, jump medium, double jump, and medium again, and then immediately go into max held light machine punches, and then just another tornado. So I'll show you a corner example here. And something like that, right? So same idea, just slightly different in the corner. You get the rejump, you get a nice chunk of damage, you get a nice chunk of bar because you're just doing so many hits. Gotenks especially because his jump light is 3 hits. Each hit gives a tick of meter, right? Unlike most characters, you get 1 knock, as you can see here. You just get so much meter the more jump lights you put into a combo. So yeah, Gotenks meter gain's really crazy, and this combo structure helps this meter gain all the more. So that's all well and good for down heavy. Once again, down heavy route works fine mid-screen, works fine in the corner. Let's show you a different route here, one with stand heavy. So you want to get a little bit more forward momentum in your combos. And there you go. So that one is using stand heavy and the new and improved Galactic Donut. But you might have noticed here, hey, none of these combos so far, none of them really getting sliding knockdowns, right? Like, yeah, you can use all sorts of assists and all that, right? But the one weakness of this structure is sliding knockdowns are harder. Not impossible. We'll show you one in a second here. But they are harder. Now, I'll just walk you through that combo again real quick here, because once again, it is all about the spacing. If you don't have the perfect spacing, the combo doesn't work. So what you're looking for is this. After the Galactic Donut and the Super Dash, you want all 3 hits of your light. You're going to double jump, medium, light again, but only 2 hits specifically. If you get 1 hit or 3 hits, it can wonk it out a bit, right? Then go into medium super punch, but only the first hit, then immediately cancel into light tornado, and then it'll give you the exact perfect spacing to land, dash, recombo from there. So now let's show you the big boy here. So this works mid-screen, works in the corner. I'm sure in the corner you can get a few more hits. But the big thing here is we're going to be using the Gotenks Super Jump Forward Ki Blast Recombo. So in case you're unfamiliar, that kind of stuff. So we're going to be using that. Now, to preface, there are 2 ways to do it. One is to do super jump and lights. One is to do super jump and just medium kick. But we're going to be using the lights because 1 gains you more meter anyways. And 2, at least for me, it's easier. So let's do the combo and we'll walk through it. So, little over 4,000, over 2 bars gained. I would consider this good for most of the cast for a corner combo. Most characters' corner combos can't get this, especially with that meter gain, right? And here we are, Gotenks, mid-screen, scaling starter, sliding knockdown, and all this. So it's pretty crazy. So now let's break down that combo. So first thing here is you've got, and the same starter you can do for any combo, right? But after you're down medium, stand medium, you're going to be super jumping into the lights. And you want to get all 3 hits of your light. And then we're going to be doing his forward Ki Blast because that gives him forward momentum. And basically, right as we're about to fall underneath the foe, we can tag their toes and just climb up with the auto combo. So you are specifically doing light for the auto combo to gain the height, double jumping, light again, and then we're doing Miracle Super Punch. And it's going to be the medium version, and we're canceling the first hit into light tornado spin, and that puts us exactly perfect spacing on the ground. And of these, I find this one the easiest one outside of the super jump 6S part, right? Puts us perfectly on the ground, re-jump into get more lights and just combo it from there. And since you didn't use your smash yet, you get the down heavy, super dash through it, and your final attack at the end of the combo gives you sliding knockdown. You can do whatever you want from there. So you get tons of damage for what it is for a scaling combo. You get tons of meter gain. I actually struggle to think of someone who can get more meter mid-screen than Gotenks now. Like, I legitimately, like, I'm sure there must be something. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe this is a record or something without assists, without anything special, right? But yeah, over 2 bars mid-screen's crazy. And sliding knockdown, you know, world's your oyster. You can do whatever you want. You want a super, you want to go for Oki, whatever, right? It is just fantastic. So those are some examples of new combos that Gotenks can do in Season 3.5 Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now, once again, there's a billion permutations that have like oddball timings where they need very specific amounts of punches from Miracle Super Punch. And so this one, you don't got to worry about that. It's either all the hits or only 1 hit. You don't got to worry about specific timings. But that said, if you want to go deeper into the rabbit hole on this, by all means, explore, figure stuff out, right? Get more optimal combos. The last combo you showed, that's the best I got. I've been working at this for a while now, thanks to Lord Shkodo teaching me a lot of stuff. That's the personal best I got. I'm sure you at home, you're a smart cookie. You can beat what I put out, so go for it. And that all said, Gotenks, man, he didn't really need buffs, honestly. Like, I know we did the whole popularity contest thing, and turns out not many people play Gotenks, but he was pretty good. And now, Like, with more combo routes, more damage, more meter gain, and on top of all the other stuff he got, yeah, he's a legitimate threat. So, give him a shot, all I can say. The original Rat King is now dethroning GT Goku as King Rat yet again. So the Rat Throne is back in Gotenks' court as far as I'm concerned. Anyways, my friends, that is it for this video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well. Go out and play some Dragon Ball.